The day I saw my housemaid's bank alert for 2.5 million Nigerian nairas, I nearly fainted. Let me tell you, my name is Chidinma, and I thought I knew struggle. My husband, Emeka, and I were just managing. We lived in a decent 3-bedroom flat in Suralere, nothing too much. I worked as a teacher in a private school in Yoba, and Emeka had a small clearing and forwarding business at Tinkan Port. We were comfortable, but we weren't chopping life like that. Yet here was my housemaid, Blessing, the girl I picked from the village 2 years ago, the one who came to Lagos with only one bag and slippers with broken straps, receiving 2.5 million Nigerian nairas on a Friday afternoon. I wasn't snooping. I beg, make nobody say I was investigating the girl. Her phone just fell from the kitchen counter while she was washing plates, and when I picked it up, the screen lit up with the alert. My hand started shaking. This one passed me completely. Auntie, my phone. Blessing rushed toward me, her eyes wide with something that looked like fear. Or was it panic? I handed it to her slowly, watching her face. Blessing, who sent you that kind of money? Auntie, no, my brother, she said quickly, too quickly. He dey work for oil company. My sister, I'm not a fool. I've been teaching JSS2 students for 8 years, I know when someone is lying. The same girl who told me her family was suffering in the village, the same girl whose mother I sent money to last Christmas, now has a brother in oil company. The math wasn't matching. But I didn't say anything that day. I just watched her. And that's when I started seeing things I never noticed before. Blessing's weave. Brazilian hair, not the synthetic one we buy at Balagan Market. Her body cream. The same Olay Regenerist I couldn't afford for myself. Her underwear hanging on the line. Victoria's Secret. Che. Even her slippers, I noticed they were Gucci slides, the real ones, not the ABA Maid version we buy at Computer Village. Have you ever felt like a fool in your own house? That night, I couldn't sleep. I turned to Emeka on the bed. Honey, something is not adding up with this Blessing. Chini, I beg, not tonight. I'm tired, he mumbled, facing the wall. But I couldn't let it go. Emeka, the girl received 2.5 million Nigerian nairas today. Our housemaid. The one we pay 25,000 Nigerian nairas monthly. He sat up small. What? How you take no? I explained everything, the alert, the expensive things, all of it. Emeka just shrugged. Maybe not her boyfriend. You know these runs girls now, they don't carry enter house help work. Runs cool. Blessing. That girl that goes to Winners Chapel every Sunday like her life depends on it. That one that fasts every Wednesday. Emeka laughed. My dear, church no dey right for face. Some of the biggest runs girls, not them dey front row for church. He had a point, but something still didn't sit right with me. I decided to investigate proper. The next Monday, I told my school I was sick. Malaria, I said. After Emeka left for Tinkan and Blessing thought I had gone to work, I stayed back. I hid in my car outside the compound, watching. For 2 hours, nothing happened. I was about to give up when I saw a black Range Rover pull up in front of our gate. My heart started beating fast. A man came down, fine man, wearing senator style with gold wristwatch shining. He looked around, then knocked on our gate. Blessing opened it sharp, like she was expecting him. They didn't hug or anything, but the way she smiled at him, I knew that smile. That's not how you smile at your brother or church member. That's how you smile at your Omo, Sigob. I watched them go inside my house. I waited 10 minutes, then I used my spare key to enter through the back door quietly. I could hear voices coming from the guest room, the one we never used, the one I told Blessing to keep locked because we stored extra things there. The door was half open. I peeked inside and nearly screamed. The room was completely different. There was a full makeup vanity with lights like the ones I see on Instagram. Expensive bags, Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, were arranged on shelves. There were wigs on stands, at least 10 of them, all expensive human hair. Designer shoes in their boxes were stacked in the corner. And on the bed, wrapped in plastic like they just came from the boutique, were clothes with tags still on them: Gucci, Prada, Versace. This girl turned my guest room into a luxury boutique. I heard Blessing's voice: "Brother me, I don't tell you say I won't stop this thing. Auntie Chini they suspect me. Brother Ko." So there was really a brother. The man's voice was deep and calm. "Blessing, we don't discuss this one finish. You know say not only you I fit trust for this Lagos. You be my only family here." I moved closer to hear better, and that's when I saw him properly through the gap. My blood froze. Che. Ekwensu nka. It was Chief Odunlade, my husband's biggest client. The man who gave Emeka his breakthrough contract last year. The same man who came to our house for dinner 3 months ago and sat in my parlor drinking my Chapman, eating my jollof rice, and calling me my dear daughter. What was Chief Odunlade doing in my house with my housemaid? And why was she calling him brother? I pulled out my phone and started recording through the gap. My hands were shaking, but I had to get evidence. "Blessing," Chief Odunlade continued, "all this money I dey give you, all this investment, not for your future. When your boutique launch next month for Lekki, you go understand say I get your back. But you need remain for this house more. Keep eye for me. Keep eye for him. Keep eye for Wetin." Blessing sighed. "But Chief, I no understand why you want make I dey monitor Oga Emeka. The man good oh, him dey work hard for your business." My heart nearly jumped out of my chest. Monitor my husband. What was going on? Chief Odunlade's voice became hard. "Just do wetin I talk. I need know all him movements, all him connections, everybody wey him dey talk to for that port. I dey suspect say him and some other clearing agents won't start their own thing." Cut me off. "I invest too much for that boy make him betray me. Too fiokwa." So this was it. Chief Odunlade planted a spy in my house. He was using Blessing to monitor my husband because of business paranoia. And Blessing, this girl I trained, the one I taught how to make jollof rice, the one whose mother I sent money to, she agreed to this. The betrayal cut deeper than any knife. "Chief, but Oga Emeka no be that kind of person," Blessing was saying. "Since I don't enter this house, the man dey straight. Him only crime not say him too love him wife. Sometimes him dey buy her small gift even when money tight." Despite my anger, I felt my eyes water. At least my husband was faithful. Chief Odunlade laughed, a wicked laugh. "Love? In this Lagos? My dear, no money be love for this place. Anyway, continue your work. The 2.5 million Nigerian nairas I send you, use and prepare for your boutique. Another 3 million Nigerian nairas go come next week. 3 million Nigerian nairas. Jesus." They talked small more about the boutique, about some suppliers in China, about shop space in Lekki Phase 1. I recorded everything. When I heard them moving toward the door, I quickly disappeared into my room. After Chief Odunlade left, I sat on my bed, my mind scattering. Should I confront Blessing? Should I tell Emeka? Should I confront Chief Odunlade himself? But then I remembered something my mother always told me: "Chidinma, when rat won't dance for lizard front, him don't plan escape route." If I showed my hand now, I would lose everything. No, I needed to be smart about this. That night, after Blessing served dinner and went to her room, I told Emeka everything I saw. I showed him the video. My husband's face went from confusion to shock to pure rage. He stood up, ready to storm into Blessing's room, but I held him back. "Emeka, calm down. If we scatter this thing now, we go lose." "Lose wetin?" he shouted. "That man planted spy inside my house. That bastard." "Exactly. And we can use this to our advantage." I watched understanding slowly dawn on his face. My husband might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but he understood business strategy. We stayed up till 3 a.m. planning. By morning, we had a solid plan. For the next 3 weeks, we acted normal. Blessing had no idea I knew anything. But we started feeding her false information. Emeka would make fake phone calls when she was within earshot, talking about new partnerships and big deals that didn't exist. We created a whole false narrative about him planning to leave Chief Odonlade's business. And Blessing, like clockwork, reported everything to the chief. We knew because Emeka's friend who worked at the bank confirmed that after each of Blessing's reports, Chief would make suspicious financial moves, trying to protect himself from the fake betrayal we invented. Meanwhile, Emeka was quietly documenting every real shady deal Chief Odonlade was involved in, the tax evasion, the fake import documents, the bribes to port officials. Everything. We built a file thick enough to send the man to Karikiri for years. The confrontation came on a Saturday evening. We invited Chief Odonlade for urgent discussion at our house. Blessing was there, serving drinks, clueless about what was coming. Chief, Emeka started, his voice calm but cold. I know about Blessing. The drink in Chief's hand paused halfway to his mouth. Blessing's hand started trembling, the tray of small chops shaking. I understand, Chief Odonlade said carefully. I laughed. It wasn't a happy laugh. Chief, you go understand. You plan spy for my house, you dey use my own housemaid monitor my husband, and you think say we no go find out. Blessing started crying. Auntie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Chief promised say him go help my family, say him go set me up with boutique. Shut up. The chief's voice made everyone jump. His friendly facade crumbled completely, revealing the ruthless businessman underneath. You told them. After everything I did for you. She no tell us, Emeka said quietly. We found out ourselves. And Chief, we know about the fake documents you've been using. We know about the 50 million Nigerian nairas you stole from the customs allocation last quarter. We know about everything. You needed to see the color drain from Chief Odonlade's face. What do you want? He whispered. This was the moment. The moment I'd been waiting for. First, I said, standing up, Blessing's boutique. You go complete give her 10 million Nigerian naira starting capital, and you go leave her alone completely. That girl made a mistake, but she deserves a second chance. Blessing looked at me with shock, tears streaming down her face. Second, Emeka continued, you go give me 40% partnership in your clearing business, legally documented. And you go pay me 15 million Nigerian nairas for all the years I worked for you while you paid me peanuts. Are you mad? Chief Odonlade jumped up. I will destroy you. Both of you. You think say not only me get connection for this Lagos. I smiled. A real smile this time. Chief, sit down. We get copies of all the evidence in 3 different locations. If anything, and I mean anything, happens to me, my husband, or even our families, those documents go straight to EFCC, newspapers, and your wife. Yes, we know your wife been almost divorced you last year because of your side chicks. Imagine what thing she go do when she discover say you still dey do worse things. Chief Odonlade sat down slowly, defeated. He knew he lost. 3 months later, Emeka was officially 40% partner in the business. Chief had no choice but to treat him as an equal. The 15 million Nigerian nairas hit our account 1 week after our confrontation. As for Blessing, true to our word, we made sure Chief completed her boutique. But we also sat her down, woman to woman, sister to sister. Blessing, I told her at her boutique opening in Lekki, you get talent for business, and you smart. But next time, use your brain, find your own success. No let anybody use you as pawn for their game. You worth more than that. She cried and hugged me. Auntie Chini, I no fit believe say after wetin I do, you still help me. Why? I thought about it. Because I understand desperation. I understand what it be when you from village, when your family they pressure you, when Lagos they choke you. But betrayal no be the answer. Hard work and integrity not the real key. Today, 2 years later, Blessing's boutique they blow. She get 3 branches now, and she's one of the biggest fashion retailers for Lekki. She still calls me auntie, and sometimes she comes to visit with her mother, the same mother I sent Christmas money to, who I discovered was never really suffering. That's one more story for another day. As for me and Emeka, we used our share of the money wisely. We opened our own clearing and forwarding company, completely separate from Chief Odunlade. We are now competitors, and guess what? We are winning. The most shocking part. Chief Odunlade and Emeka eventually became real business partners, built on respect this time, not exploitation. Turns out when you force a wicked man to treat you as equal, he respects you more than when you're his servant. My mother was right about something else too. When you catch rat inside your house, now you decide whether to kill 'em or make 'em work for you. We chose wisely.